Title: When the default is mental illness. You don't start at zero when the default is mental illness. You start in the negative. Some of us are born into homes where bipolar wasn't just a diagnosis, it was the weather. Where borderline wasn't something you read about in textbooks, it was the atmosphere you breathed. That becomes your blueprint, your baseline, your default. And no one tells you this growing up in a house like that. You will spend your entire life trying not to go back. Trying not to fall into the same patterns. Trying not to become what raised you. You stay 2 steps ahead, constantly scanning the horizon, because if you stop for 1 minute, you feel it catch up. Some people call that resilience. But a lot of us know better. It's hypervigilance. The default isn't just a feeling, it's a threat. There are weeks, months, whole years, even when you feel it creeping back. When the mask you wear every day to look okay starts to crack. When the version of you that mental illness shaped tries to take the wheel again. And sometimes, it wins. The depression settles in. The rage erupts. The shame strangles. The disconnection spreads. You're back at the default, and it's terrifying how familiar it feels. So what do you do when the default is always right behind you? You don't conquer it. You don't cure it. You don't positive vibe your way out of it. That's Instagram therapy BS. You manage it. You track it. You learn its voice, so you can tell it no when it tries to sneak in. On the good days, you stay a step ahead. On the hard ones, you don't let it drag you all the way under. And when it does, you climb your way out. Again. And again. And again. That's the work. That's the process. That's the life. The default is a trap, but not a life sentence. I write this as a mental health professional, but also as a man who knows this fight from the inside. You don't have to become your diagnosis. But you do have to stop pretending it's not there. Some of us weren't handed peace. We built it. Brick by brick. Some of us weren't born with balance. We engineered it from chaos. And you know what? We're still here. Still standing. Still working to be better fathers, partners, men. Here's what I'll leave you with. The default will always be waiting. It knows your story. It knows your habits. It knows your cracks. But it only defines you if you let it. So let's normalize not being okay. Let's stop romanticizing the struggle and start validating the damn effort. Because if you're tired of running from your default, I see you. You're not broken. You're not alone. You're in process. And process means progress. Subscribe to this channel and unfiltered essays on Dadennial Substack. Check out burnout recovery tools and merch at dadennial.com. Don't just survive the default. Learn to live beyond it.